there guys, so we're gonna talk about thrift shopping tips. I seriously wish I had these tips way before I started. They're super helpful. These are 15 tips and tricks that we are gonna go over together to help our thrift shopping. Let's get started. First tip, go to the men and women section. You can find the coolest stuff both in the men and the women. I feel like in the men's I find really cool jackets, and also their long sleeves are so much cooler and warmer. In the women's section I find cool t-shirts and jeans. Jeans are major. Here's the thing, second tip, and this has helped me, wear tight gym clothes. I know it might sound kind of weird, but I have the gym really close by to my house. It's like a 15-minute walk, and as I walk there I pass the thrift shop. So when I'm done working out, I love stopping by before coming home and trying out clothing to see what I find. Notice that whenever I wear the tight clothing, I can just throw on a t-shirt, throw on some jeans, and see if I like the look. Trying it on with the tight clothing helps a lot. You should try it out too. You should go to your thrift shop whenever they have specials, like if they have the red tag on sale, or if they have the white tag 20% off, or the yellow tag 50% off. Not all thrift stores do this, but mine that's really close by does this in different days. So one day can be red, one day can be green. They don't have specific days where they'll pick a color. They do it more out of like spontaneously. So definitely ask if your thrift shop does this. Fourth tip, plan out where you want to go. If you're planning to spend the whole day thrift shopping, which I highly recommend, I would say just to like plan out where you're gonna go. Look in your Google Maps and see, okay, I'm gonna go to this town, then this town, and then the other town next to it. This way you just don't spend the whole day driving around, but you have like an actual plan of which store you're going, and you also know what they might have there that you want to buy. So so thrift shops don't keep the same things. Like you go in there and they have new things pretty much like very often. So I noticed that I had to ask when they restock. You should do this too, because whenever they have new inventory, it's an opportunity for you to find the coolest things way before they're gone. So make sure to ask when they receive new inventory. I was about to fall off my chair. Tip number 6, know which brand you're looking for. Like, I've noticed that a lot of people are looking for the Tommy Hilfiger shirts or Tommy Hilfiger sweaters. This connects back to tip 4. So if that's the brand you're looking for, or it doesn't even have to be that brand, but any brand at all, know which one you're looking for and know which spot to hit up. And this follows up to the next tip. Know what you're looking for. If you're looking for a bomber jacket, or if you're just looking for mom jeans, or if you're looking for a really cute top crop, know what you want to buy. And if not, just have an open mind. Whenever you go in with an open mind, you will find the coolest things ever, because you're just like, oh, look at this, oh, look at that. You're just like, ah, so many cool things, and you won't limit yourself. And that's the cool thing about thrift shopping. You just never know what you'll find, and you'll be so surprised and stunned at the stylish things you'll find. Next tip, sippin'. So next next tip, Insta some inspiration. There's so many cool fashion bloggers on Instagram that you're just gonna like spend 2 hours. I've done it. Was it 2 hours? Yeah, like about 2 hours just looking at inspiration, because there's so many cool photographs and looks out there to just be inspired by. And here's the thing, major tip, take your time. There's so much clothing to look at in the thrift shop that it can take a while. So make sure to take your time. Do not rush at all. Don't rush. look through everything because you never know what you'll find. Because you never know what you'll find, and this is one of my most enjoyable tips ever, is take your phone with you. Why? Because when you have your phone with you, you can take photographs of the outfits that you try on. So go in front of a mirror and take photos of each outfit that you make in the thrift shop. Put on your shirt, put on those pants, and take a picture. And let's say you're with a friend, help each other out. Have your friend take a picture of you, or you take a picture of them, and then you can scroll through your camera and see which outfits you like. This way you know what clothing to buy. Let's say you find the perfect outfit. Here's a tip, and it's oversized. Buy it. Buy oversized. Don't worry if it's too big. You can always resize it down. You can never, if it's too tight or too small, it's more difficult to do some DIY. But if it's oversized, you're solid. Go everywhere. The thrift shop has dishware, has tables, has furniture, has everything. The coolest cups you can find in the thrift shop. Watch, let me go get my cup. Mid-century glass cup. You know how much I paid? $1. Why? Because it was tagged with a 50% off. It's like you can decorate your house just with thrift shopping. Do it. This is another tip. Go at least once a week because they'll have new inventory pretty much very often. So you don't want to miss out on a cool finding. You hit up the cashier and you're like ready to pay. Make sure to ask if it's a final sale, or if you can return in 7 days or in 30 days. This is a very important tip if you're giving a gift. Let's say you bought something and you're just not too sure if the person might like it. Knowing if they could just come back, return it, and exchange it for something they might like, it's super helpful. So make sure to ask them, check the receipt if it's a final sale or if they accept exchanges. And we've pretty much spent our day shopping. We have really cool stuff. The last thing you have to do is wash your hands. Wash your hand, wash your clothing. That's pretty much the last tip. It might have, because I feel like whenever I go to the thrift shop, because it's older, it has like a certain smell. A lot of people have been touching it. It's a bit dusty. So the one last thing you have to do after your day of thrift shopping is wash your hands and wash your clothing, and you're good to go. Well, this has been the end of the video. I do not want to end the video, but I hope they help you. Share in the comments if you have any other tips.